Yeah! Welcome, everybody, to the One Shot Killers podcast. I am your host, a hardcore icon race guy named with your co-host, the King of Bones, Jojo Valvano. Sir, how you doing?
I'm doing good brother. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing good, brother, because, Prime had energy drinks. They had juice bottles. Now they got water flavor packets, and, I had to buy them.
Boo!
And Jake Paul has a body wash, cologne, and deodorant, so I had to get that too.
Boo!
And I had to get a vape, so not only can we smell like a douchebag, smoke like a douchebag, we can drink like a douchebag.
When you say vape, are you talking about like a wax pen vape?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you should just say that. When you say vapes, all I think is those freaking
Nicotine vapes.
Yeah, like that's every time I hear you say vape.
I'm allergic to nicotine.
Yeah, well, that's crazy.
Yeah, like, bro, if you know how, like, some people, if they had peanuts, they swell up like a cherry tomato?
Yeah.
That's me around cigarettes or nicotine.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. But, anyhow, we're not here to talk about that. We got some damn good fucking shit, pal.
Bro, what a show tonight. What a show. And I got a runny nose, so if you see me go over here, it's
okay.
My nose.
You know what I see over here? A dedicated fucking soldier feeling sick and still coming to work. Yeah.
Like I said, I gotta stay here regardless if I'm sick or not.
You know what?
Man, tonight's show was great.
Oh, wait, Joe. Most people get their flowers when they're dead or retired. You know what? You don't ever take a day off. Hell, you're fucking sick, but you're not taking a day off. You know what? Everybody, round of applause for Joe.
I appreciate it, man. But honestly, tonight's show was great. Like, great. Like, I cannot complain.
Bro, look, I will give you this. There was magic in the fucking air, and I don't know what the fuck it was, but tonight's show was so good, bro. I will even tell you that I thought Lance Archer had a damn good match.
Bro, like, the promos tonight with MJF and Ospreay, Bryan Danielson and Swerve, holy shit. Title versus career. That is going to be something special. Like, this whole show was good. Like, honestly.
And, bro, just like this Prime, it was fucking awesome.
You know what's even better? A good old bong rip.
Weed. And you know what, Joe? It's been a minute. So, it's time, motherfucker. Joe, acknowledge weed.
The Rock will be back on Saturday instead of Roman.
Fuck you.
I said it.
Joe, we don't want Rocky until WrestleMania. We want real men.
We want Rocky, brother. But here comes the money.
Money. And, bro, Mercedes Money was the one who leaked the photo. She said it herself on Twitter. So when Wrestle Talk got an exclusive photo of a backstage interaction at an airport office with Tony Khan and Shane McMahon meeting up in secret, like, bro, I'm going to be quite honest with you. That conversation must have went well, because Mercedes would not have been allowed to leak a photo of the two of them if Shane was not all elite.
This is crazy, bro. In 2024, Shane McMahon could be in AEW, and he was sitting right there. Like, it was a real picture, basically.
I mean, there's always been a personal kind of like animosity between Triple H and Shane, both personally and professionally.
Yeah.
And then you look at the fact that Shane was fired by his dad in 2022. And then he tore his quad in 2023.
And now he's in AEW, most likely. Like, that is crazy to think, honestly. Here comes the money.
Money.
If he is here, bro, as long as he's making the product better and he's not wrestling, I'm all for it. I don't need to see him in the ring. Backstage helping, yes.
You don't want to see Shane O'Mac in the ring?
No, thank you. Like, no.
But Joe,
I'm ready to smoke though.
bet. Because Joe, I've been needing this. I'm ready to outsmoke your ass.
I don't know about all that, brother.
All right, like, all right, bro, you see me and you realize you ain't seen this much drip since your sink leaked. All right, and I'll tell you what, brother, you couldn't outsmoke the king if you tried. All right,
I am the king.
You call yourself the king, brother. All right, but you're looking at the true king. All right.
I'm looking at a man that thinks he's everything, but he's nothing. Nothing more than a bitch.
So you look at the mirror?
No, you're looking in the mirror, Mark.
No, I'm looking at you, and all I see is a little biatch.
Hold on. My cats are going to be one of those tonight, too. They're going to piss me off.
You love those kitties.
I do, but not when I'm trying to be live. Live television, though, you know. Anything can happen.
And, hey, brothers, woo! A-dub, A-dub, A-dub. Yes, sir. And, bro, speaking of the woo, we're getting our first ever Ric Flair AEW figure. And, brother, I know that when Ric Flair came to AEW, you were so excited. You were marking out your styling, profiling, kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, limousine riding, jet flying. Maybe you chopped your daddy a few times over. And, brother, each time you went woo, tell me, how do you feel about the nature boy? All right?
I don't care. I love Flair, but
Like, bro, you've been thinking about Shane. Even Goldberg's been talking about AEW lately.
Goldberg can just. I'm sorry, Goldberg.
But forget Goldberg, bro. We have the Nate.
Nature Boy is the great. I just don't care for him in 2024. Just like I don't care for Fartberg in 2024 either.
Well, I mean, bro, if you think about this, he said he wanted to join AEW for Sting only, but he didn't want to make it about him, and that he's a good guy.
It's not about him. Come on.
Joe, if you let him tell you one lie, will you believe another?
That's like Hogan telling us that he wrestled in front of freaking
400. No, he wrestled 400 days a year. I wrestled in Wembley Stadium, brother.
I wrestled Brock Lesnar when he returned. No, he didn't.
In 2012, brother.
I love the Hall of Famers, but like sometimes they say some dumb shit.
Just imagine he tells you this shit. Oh, and I body slammed Kenny Omega into Tokyo Dome.
Hogan, man. Crazy, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, what did you think about MJF's promo tonight, bro? He was roasting that crowd. Like, he did not want to be there. The same MJF he loved.
He was saying he hates foreigners, that he fucking hates Will Ospreay, and how that these scumbags in this town are why he's having to make. He basically said, bro, he's having to make America great again. And fucking and then,
where's the lie? Where's the lie? He's doing it. He's doing it.
Yeah, you seen him in his red, white, and blue suit, didn't you, Joe?
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna give him mine.
And bro, he called himself an Olympic hero.
He is. Stand up, brother.
For what? A douchebag?
For our scumbag, MJF.
He's not my scumbag.
He's our scumbag. You're right.
Bro, I popped when Kyle Fletcher came out to save his boy.
Boo! How dare
Boo!
that man?
Joe, that's his best friend.
How dare that man interrupt a MJF? How dare he do that? He's gonna get his ass whooped just like Daniel Garcia did.
Oh, bro, now Garcia just got a straight up ass whooping, but bro, Kyle Fletcher, he told you, bro, America has given him his dream woman. America has gave him his dream career, his dream house, his dream money.
His dream wife, Sky Blue.
That's right. And, bro, I understand why for Kyle Fletcher the skies are always blue in his life. All right?
MJF is going to murder that man next week. I respect him for being there for his buddy. I get it. But you know what? The devil's going to blow him next week.
Bro, MJF doesn't cheat.
He's a real legend, bro. But that promo with him and Ospreay, like,
But-
I'm excited for this match again.
You know what made me pop tonight, brother?
What?
It was the Redwood. All right, having a cake for Chris Jericho.
You
and
can
now,
talk about this crap.
No, hold on, listen. You know how Chris was really hurt on Saturday, and it made me upset that he couldn't go, "Hi guys, it's back." Because tonight, bro, he was very happy to look at that camera, get his TV time, and say, "Hi guys, hi JJ."
His 102-day reign, I think it was.
That's right. All right, and Big Bill said, "You know what? It's one thing to have a championship reign for 100 days, but for 102,
gosh,
all right, that's what makes you a real legend."
I just don't care.
Chris
I don't care.
Jericho.
I don't care. This is probably once again the one thing I didn't care about the show.
And bro, fucking now this is where it gets even better. The bad apple looking at the little nerd who did the interview, and he goes, "And you better eat that fucking cake, bro. If you respect Chris Jericho."
Boo. At least they didn't break the cake or mess the cake up this time. Normally
Yeah,
they
that
do.
looked like a pretty damn good cake.
I would have ate it too.
Joe, I know your high ass would have went back there and been like, "Oh, cake."
I would have been like, "Are you gonna throw it in my face? All right, you're not. Let me eat it then." It's gonna go in my face regardless.
What?
Honestly,
Joe?
though, bro, like, what was your thoughts on Lance Archer and Ospreay's match? Because you said you were impressed.
I'll be honest with you, brother. It's not too often I'll ever say this about Lance Archer, but that match was fantastic. Like, bro, he legitimately, after MJF said everybody dies, came down to that ring storming like a bad motherfucker. And, bro, he's beating the shit out of Ospreay, like flinging him around like he's a fucking ragdoll. For the first little bit, and then fucking Ospreay would end up coming back with a sequence of high flying maneuvers before hitting the hidden blade, and 1, 2, 3, and Will Ospreay ended up getting the victory. But bro, like I said, I honestly really fucking enjoyed it.
Yeah, like I said, I'm a big Archer fan. It's hard to get behind him sometimes because he beats up people one week and then he loses and now he'll go disappear, and then it's like he's good, but it's like, well, I don't know. It's hard to get behind him, but I do agree the match was awesome.
But Joe,
obviously gets the win.
I know, I know, like you said, it's hard for him to get over, but don't worry, brother. I know where he can learn.
Oh, don't say it. If you say that learning crap.
All right, he needs to join the learning tree and become a good apple.
No. You know,
Joe, I know you like the back of my hand. I know you better than you know yourself. And I know, deep down, you just want to be a branch.
no. What I thought was better than Chris Jericho stuff was Chris Statlander versus Willow Nightingale.
Oh, Willow Nightingale fucking should have whooped that bitch's ass. The fact that fucking stupid, bro.
Stokely. Thank you, man.
No, fuck Stokely, bro. All right, she cheated. No, bro, she cheated. Plain and fucking simple. Don't tell me strategy. All right, that was cheating.
He did the right thing. He helped her win. He gave her the chain, whatever it was. I think it was like
brass knucks or a chain, yeah.
Yeah, like a chain, literally. Oh, it was a good match before that.
And she knocked the bitch out. One, two, three.
She beats the
Now, Joe,
triple.
I understand you're one of those guys, brother. All right, you're kind of. All right, you're like most American men. All right, it's not called cheating if you don't get caught. Bro, I don't care what anybody says. That wasn't a victory. She did not win that match.
Oh, but if it was Chris Jericho, you'd love it.
Chris Jericho doesn't cheat.
Oh, okay.
In fact, Chris Jericho can't even eat Cheetos because he can't stand the word cheat.
Good one. If he was cheating, you wouldn't care at all. You'd be like, he didn't get caught, man.
No, bro. Chris
Fickle.
Jericho has never cheated in a match.
Okay. But what did you think, honestly, in the match though? Did you, like, taking away the weapon?
Oh,
stuff,
the match was pretty solid, but I can't get over the fact that Chris Statlander won because I wanted Willow Nightingale.
Yeah, but now I think they're tied and win the matches. I think Willow.
They
got
are.
the first
They're
time,
1-1.
So yeah, I'm seeing them fight for the title probably at All In, and that's when Willow will win or Stat wins. I don't really mind either. They're both great.
Well, Joe, let me ask you this: is it Saturday Night Live for you?
Yeah.
Joe, is every night Saturday night?
Yes, sir. You know, but bro, now we gotta talk about one of my favorite parts of the show, Brian's promo.
Oh, now this was great, bro. And even
This was emotional.
Now, I will admit Brian's an asshole because he promised his daughter that he would retire, and then he's like, nah, fuck that, I ain't doing that. And then he keeps continuing to make promises, though he just couldn't keep the promise to his daughter. And then fucking, like, after Swerve kind of gets on his nerves, bro, he literally says, I promise, if I don't win the AEW championship, I will never wrestle again. And fucking Swerve looked at him and said, don't keep that promise to me. How about you keep it to your family?
Does he win the title, bro? Like, he has to win. Or is
No.
this the end?
It's the end of the road.
So you have him lose, you have Swerve retain the championship?
What?
You have Swerve retain the championship?
Bro, you do have Swerve win the championship, and then you send Brian's career to an end.
I don't know, though. That's tough for me. Brian cut such a promo, bro, that I'm behind this man.
Joe, do you know who Boys to Men are?
No.
All right, I want you, when this podcast ends, I want you to think about Brian never wrestling again.
No, I don't want to think about that.
I want you to, hold on, listen to me. I want you to listen to me. I want you to really let it set in that Brian will never wrestle again. And then I want you to go on YouTube and search up Boys to Men End of the Road.
I'll do that, but I don't want to think about Brian not wrestling. That's one of my favorites.
So unnatural, you belong to me.
Bro, they sold me on that one little promo they had tonight. They sold me on that match. Like, title for career, I'm all for this. This is going to be some good shit.
Long style bros go hard. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, Hard and Soft Wrestling Podcast? How you doing, brother? And, bro, now what I will say, because I didn't hear you, but Orange, it was Orange, fucking, God, who was up?
Kyle O'Reilly and Mark.
Kyle O'Reilly versus
Roddy,
Mortos, and Roosh.
Yeah.
And fucking, bro, I will say this, damn good match.
Yeah, it was a really good match.
What?
It was good. I just, like, there was really nothing out of it. Like, just a good match.
You didn't get nothing home. You didn't take nothing home. Nothing wiggled your willy.
Sick fuck, no. Nothing.
Joe, I'm not the sick fuck, but you know what? Tony Khan might be the sickest fuck of all, bro, because here comes the money.
Yes. Which money are we talking about? Are we talking about money? Or are we talking about here comes the money?
Well, we're fixing to talk about money. But before we do, bro, I know you want to see Shane McMahon wrestle in AEW. In fact, brother, I know you so well that you want Shane McMahon to become the AEW champion.
Shane's great. He's had some awesome moments. I hope he shows up and makes a brand split with Collision and Dynamite, but no wrestling in the ring. No, thank you. I don't want to see that. I'm sorry. That's a big no. He can help backstage. If he wants to have a match, maybe 1 or 2, but it has to mean something. I don't want to see it every week or something like that. Like, it has to mean something if it happens. But I'm all for Shane being in AEW. Like, that's crazy to think about in 2024. Like, think about that. That is wild.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, good God.
I seen you dying.
Yeah, I know. You know, Joe, this is the kind of friend you are. If I seen you dying, I'd be like, hey, bro, you all right? And then you look at me and you go, yeah, fuck that guy. And I'm just like,
we got to talk to the people, man.
And now, look, this is what I was saying, Jordan, and I agree with you on this, brother. Bros, I want Cody Rhodes to lose to The Rock at WrestleMania 41.
Y'all are crazy.
And we want Rocky versus
crazy.
Cody at WrestleMania 41 with The Rock becoming the Netflix champion.
The Netflix champion. You're crazy. Keep dreaming.
Bro, I'm being serious.
I know. That's why I said keep dreaming. Let's talk about money.
What? Hold on, wait, bros. Imagine CM Punk were to have joined TNA in 2014.
That would never happen, but that would be crazy.
Bro, the only reason CM Punk's not a wrestling fan, bro. CM Punk would not have went to TNA, not even in 2021, because they can't pay him the money.
Speak of money was looking great tonight. Let me just say that, Sasha Mercedes.
Joe, you were probably licking your lips when she came down to the ring.
Money.
You probably looked at her the way a fat kid does a Debbie snack cake.
Oh my gosh. No, but what did you think about her machine's debut, basically? Camille.
Oh, Camille, I thought she was pretty good, but when I seen her wrestling a jobber, I was like, yep, Camille wins. And that's exactly what happened. There wasn't much to go home about, but Camille's not too terrible.
She's pretty solid, not going to lie. And Mercedes, man, she cut a great promo. Like, a great promo. I love heel Mercedes. So much more than babyface. Like, she just feels more like herself when she's a heel. I'm not reading that comment.
I'd agree.
There's 3 sentences right there that said, I can't, I'm sorry.
Bros, what happens if Bobby Lashley joins AEW and beats Swerve for the AEW championship?
That'd be cool.
And
I would love that.
Then they get their Hurt Business back, but they do it with MVP, Powerhouse Hobbs, Private Party, and Leo Rush.
That might actually, that might actually.
You know what I want to hear again? Lashley.
No.
And hey, brothers, Hard and Soft Pro Wrestling Podcast. What's up, brothers? And I'll be right back, bros. And hey, brothers, I'm back. What's up, brothers?
What's up, Jordan?
And to answer your earlier comment, how are we doing? I'm doing pretty good. How are you, brother?
What did you think about Mariah May and her promo on Tony? And then Tony.
I didn't really care. And Tony Storm, she's just rehashed her promo from the other night. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm excited for the match, but I didn't care about either of the promos.
Yeah, they were fine-ish. There was nothing like wrong against them, but it was just
it was repetitive.
Yeah, but I am excited for the match, bro. But I did want to talk about, do you think Jamie Hayter is going to be beside Britt Baker since Mercedes has Camille?
You know what I would honestly do? Because there needs to be something shocking. Let's be quite honest, Joe. Are you going to be really surprised by any of the outcomes at this pay-per-view?
Depending, like, you could shock me in ways, but like,
bro, if Jamie Hayter were to return, she needs to betray Britt Baker.
I would love that, actually. I feel like they should team up first and then turn. Like, you could do it either one, but like, I would have them team up first and then turn her heel, and then we get Jamie versus Britt at All Out maybe, or the next pay-per-view. But since you smoked, I'm gonna take a real quick bong rip.
Look Look at that little piggy going for that shit, damn it.
Asshole.
You remind me of my son, damn it. He wants to smoke with his old man. Going to that age, yeah.
I did want to. Daniel Garcia, that message that I sent you, that he might be gone, and that's why he got beat down. He might not
Bro,
have.
I hope so, because he belongs in WWE.
I don't know if it's true, but he might not resign. I'm not sure yet, though. We'll see.
Bro, because I know when he goes to WWE, do you know what you want, JoJo? You want more of this.
MJF did mention his name, so, like, who knows? He might have re-signed, and he might come back and beat the shit out of him. But I've seen that he could become a free agent possibly, and so is Ray Phoenix, because his contract is up soon, too. But I'm thinking he might stay with Penta.
Yeah, bro. I hope he goes to the E. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Goes where?
But now, bro, it's time for a true champion. A legend of the ring, if you will. A Hall of Famer and a once-of-a-lifetime talent. Myself. To take a hit for all of
this
you.
guy. I'm
All
thinking
right.
You're talking about a legend, and you're talking about yourself.
I am talking about a legend.
But I don't know the legend.
Oh my God, I'm a legend. Youngest brother right there.
Poor Darby tonight, bro. He was getting his ass whooped.
Bro, that's because Darby's a fucking bitch.
I love Darby, man, but Hangman was murdering him, throwing him
Hangman
around.
whooped his ass, bro.
And he
Hangman
loses to a fruit roll-up.
Bro, Hangman beat Darby's ass like a red-headed step baby, and Darby still won with the most dangerous move in all of sports entertainment, the fruit roll-up.
I hate the fruit roll-up. When it makes sense, fine, but do you think this made sense to do?
Joe, no, but now I know that if we ever wrestle a match, the one move I want to beat you with is a fruit roll-up.
It's just, bro, it's not believable. Darby rolling up Hangman is not believable. He was beating the shit out of this man.
Bro, Darby got his ass kicked for 15 minutes. And then all of a sudden, as Hangman's about to win, Darby rolls him up. 1, 2, 3.
Like, I love Darby, bro. It's one of my favorites. One of AEW's top people. But, like, he got his ass beat, and he did Super Cena. Like, literally. And I didn't agree with that.
Bro, Super Cena is retiring. It's now Super Cody.
Okay, whatever. He did the super shit when literally you get your ass whooped, and then out of nowhere, I'm literally watching this too, and I'm like, he better not roll him up. And you know what he did? Rolled him up. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Hangman should not be losing, though, because I do feel like he's going to be next. And Darby, see, that's another thing. Darby's the next in line for the world title, so I guess that's why he won. He won that battle. So he's going to face whoever wins between Swerve and Bryan at the New York show. Damn, what's the... Now I'm going to forget. Well, you're dying over there. Now I'm going to forget. I got to look this up. Hold on. I'm going to look this up really quick.
All right, Joe. That, my friend. All right, death, danger, destruction, bomb. All right. Then see, Joe tries to call himself the king, but you ain't never seen the motherfucker take a hit like that. None of them. All right. And it's about time, Joe. It's about time that you acknowledge weed.
No. What's the?
I think you acknowledge me. Sorry.
What's the show? Oh my gosh, that's gonna bother me. The one that's September 25th. It's in New York City.
What's the show?
Grand Slam. That's what it is. Grand Slam.
Bro, are you ready for Grand Slam?
That's where Darby's gonna challenge whoever wins the Bryan Swerve, which it's gonna be Swerve, and then Swerve and Darby.
Swerve versus Darby would still be good,
I
but
just want to see Brian win, man. I want
I
Brian
do
to win.
too. But bro, once again, bro, like I said earlier, I want you to pull up Boys to Men into the road, and you'll understand why he has to retire.
I get it, but man, imagine him winning that championship. It's the one thing he hasn't done yet. He's been there for 3 years. He kicked everyone's ass what he wanted to do. Now he has to do the second thing. And I don't know how I feel about
Joe,
career
he
versus
promised his little girl. He promised that Daddy would stop wrestling and come home and be Papa. All right, do you want him to break his promise to his little girl and be a
No.
deadbeat dad?
No, but
We already got one of them on Monday Night Raw.
Brian's a legend, though. Ray's a legend too, but Brian,
Yeah,
man.
and do you want him to be the second legendary deadbeat dad?
No, but Brian can't. I don't know, man. I want Brian to win. You wanted this too, and now it's like I love Swerve too.
I did, bro. I did, but he told his little girl, "Daddy's coming home."
This is tough for me, bro. Swerve should win, but then Brian needs to go have that. I don't know. I'm back with I don't know which one to pick, dude. Honestly, whoever wins, I'm fine. But it's like Brian winning would be just so perfect. I'm not gonna lie, but Swerve's
Bro,
gonna retain.
why do you want Brian to win?
Because he's never had his moment in AEW. He's never won the championship. He had it at WWE. I got to witness it as a kid, as a pre-adult at times. But now, I want to witness this as an adult.
You want that iCarly moment of rehashing your childhood.
Yeah,
But
he
bro,
also deserves it too.
think about this.
He
When you were
trademarked the yes move, the yes thing too.
He did. But bro, it's okay to slow down. It's okay to be done. Retired. He's got nothing. He's got nothing to prove.
I know that you're totally right, but I just need this. If Swerve retains, I am not upset. But if Brian wins, I'll be so happy, bro. The one thing that I'm still upset that I didn't get Brian versus Punk. That's the one AEW match that will forever disappoint me. I wanted it in AEW, and we never got it.
Bro, we never even got them to tag team together, and the fans wanted it.
That's the one match I'm telling you that's going to piss me off forever. But Brian retiring, it's going to happen this year, I know. But Swerve, who takes the title from Swerve, though? Because I think Hangman, truthfully.
No, bro. Bro, do you want to know the one match that should piss you off forever?
What?
We had Brian versus Kenny, and it never had a winner. We still have never got a winner out of that match.
Can we get that one more time before? I don't know. Maybe.
Perhaps, but
Probably
you know, that think about that, bro. We never, ever, ever, ever got a winner out of that.
That's crazy. That is some crazy shit right there, honestly.
But bro, Swerve roasted his ass though, talking about how his body's fragile, mentioning time and time again in the last 3 years, where even last year in Wembley Stadium he couldn't show up because his body was broken down.
Bro, Swerve got this man so bad that he put his career on the line. That's how much he pissed him off. He literally put his career on the line just to.
And he challenged Jeff Jarrett to a match.
Yes, he told Jeff because Jeff went clapping at him, and he's like, he literally pushed him off. He's like, "I'm all in. Next week, you and me."
And now, bro,
this might be his few last matches, bro. Honestly.
Do you want to see the American Dragon give 100%?
Yes. I've always felt he did give his 100%. This dude is a freaking beast in the ring. I love Brian. To me, Brian is the greatest of my generation.
William Regal really trained Brian more than Sean did. But you want to know something of how much Brian loves this industry? When he was training with Sean, he was homeless, living out of his car. He gave up everything, bro, for his career. He got fired from the WWE twice. And then, he was forced to retire like 2 or 3 times. And the motherfucker just, he's like a cockroach. He just won't die. And but the fact that he has gave wrestling his everything, and I would honestly tell you, and I've said it on the podcast before, the reason why Mount Everest really should be, if we're talking professional wrestling, not WWE sports entertainment, if we're talking pro wrestling, your Mount Rushmore should be Ric Flair, Chris Benoit, Shawn Michaels,
Brian.
if not, and I have a combination of three here: Brett, Kurt, or Brian. But you would have to say that Brian has earned his name in that category, to like where we have to mention him.
Bro, hearing that "Thank you, Brian" chant gave me goosebumps, and that's gonna be one of the hardest goodbyes.
Did it take you back to 2016?
Yes, because he even mentioned that, and I'm like, dude, this is gonna be a hard good. I gotta say goodbye to him and Cena
in the same year.
Like, dude, those are my childhood guys, literally.
Yeah, and think about this: they were almost brother-in-laws. But bro, dude, I will say this:
we're saying goodbye to our childhood, basically.
We are. And actually, you know what? Just to keep I said you can play End of the Road. You can also play Photograph by Nickelback if you really.
I know that song, Brandon. Look at this photograph.
Every time you makes me laugh.
Yeah.
How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head?
Damn, dude. You're going to get me emotional. This is my childhood I'm saying bye to.
Bro, it's okay. It's a part of getting older, Joe. They're getting older. We're getting older. And now this new generation of professional wrestlers is coming in. And, fuck, you might be losing Cena, but you're getting Gunda.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. But what would you rate Dynamite tonight?
Honestly, bro, there was not much I didn't like about the show. I'd give it a 4.5 out of 5. It was really damn good.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was a really good show as well. 4 to 5 too. They're really stacking up these shows and they're delivering every week. They just need to do it with Collision.
Oh, I agree 100%, brother. But fucking, you gotta admit though, tonight was really fucking good.
It was. The last 4 weeks have been great. I've been loving this. I've been loving the last couple of weeks of Dynamite. Hopefully they're doing it every week and not just for All In, the biggest show. Hopefully it's every pay-per-view. Like, don't just do it for the big show. Like, do it for all of them.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
and
all
if they
of them,
would,
bro.
Now, if they would treat Collision like they do Dynamite, they'd be fine.
It'd be must-see TV like it was. But they just need to get back to what they were doing. Make good stories on that show, not just wrestling matches that are random.
And bro, and this is where I will give AEW this. When they're not focused on dumb shit like WWE, CM Punk, and all that shit, when they're focused on them and making the best product possible, they do a damn good job.
I agree. And
like I wish Tony Kondo never fucked up his relationship with the fans. Joe, you see the low attendances. I know you do. Tony Khan took away the fans that wanted a change, the fans that believed that he could be the change that pro wrestling needed. And I will be honest with you when I say it was not just CM Punk and the Elite. Tony Khan threw that away.
Yeah, he needs to stop booking just for himself and book for the fans. Book stars we want to see and just he does care. I'm not going to say he doesn't.
And this is where I think Shane coming to AEW is a damn good idea.
Yeah.
And I want you to think about this. Shane McMahon has been raised up in the industry, bro. Like, not just talking about, his granddaddy, his daddy.
He knows his stuff.
And promoters. But, bro, he was a referee. He was a commentator. He was a wrestler. He was a manager. He wrote creative. He was an executive in the company. He's dude
done it all,
So, even if Shane McMahon were to never wrestle a match in AEW, that knowledge that he has could be very beneficial. And fucking the worst thing that I think could happen is they book him to wrestle. And Shane's not the worst wrestler.
He's not bad. It's just it's not needed.
No, and I would hope that he knows that. You know what I mean?
Nothing against him. He can come in and help out and build younger stars and work backstage and even join the elite. I'm fine with that. Just don't wrestle. Like,
Yeah.
what would you do if he joined the elite?
I'd have him wrestle. I believe, like, bro, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna have a payoff. And so that's why I wouldn't do it. But however, Shane McMahon doesn't even have to be on TV. You know what I mean? Like, you can truly let him just be an executive at a company. And because the quote unquote EVPs, bro, they're not very good at their jobs. And I'm not just talking from a storyline standpoint. I'm legitimately being serious. And I honestly think Shane McMahon would do a much better job.
Yeah, I think he would know a lot more because he's been around the business longer. And having Shane in there would be great. I just hope he doesn't book for himself, like try to go over, or like, you know how we see reports about him trying to win the Royal Rumble?
Which,
Like,
I mean, bro, I mean, I know Vince is a dick, but you got to remember, he fired his own son because the way that Shane booked the 2022 Royal Rumble and him, yes, wanting to book himself in the Final Four and to win the Royal Rumble, Vince thought that like he was going into business for himself, and he fired his son. And I'm not going to say that Vince is always right. He's obviously not, but that was a right call. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say I agree with that. Him doing that.
But then we look at, all right, the last time he competed in the ring, he tore his quad in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, see, this is what I mean, bro.
You know what I mean? He's not the Shane O'Mac that he was 20 years ago. And we have to remember that.
Just work backstage. That's truthfully where I think it's needed, and make Collision great. He can work on one show, and then Tony works on the other, and they do a break.
Bro, if they did that, like, say they legitimately, I want to follow your idea on this. If they split the roster and fucking you legitimately gave Shane McMahon 100% creative control of Collision, let Tony Khan focus on Dynamite. Bro, one, I think Tony Khan would produce better stories because he's not having to book this, and this. And fucking two, having a smaller roster to focus on might pay off for storylines and boosting characters.
I agree. I think it's going to help out a lot if he does it. So I hope they do. If he does go to AEW, and I hope he really does, he works Collision, makes Collision great, make it like a must-see show. Tony makes Dynamite great, and we just have two awesome shows that I have to watch on I have to watch Collision on Saturday. So I would have Shane on that show and make it great. Put stars we want to see and build up stories. Like
now, or another thing you could honestly do with this too, you could have Shane revamp and book Ring of Honor, get rid of Collision, split the rosters because they're considered two separate companies anyways, right? So if Shane was running Ring of Honor, it would make sense and it would feel like its own company. And fucking, you divide the rosters, and you know how Ring of Honor already has an app?
Yeah.
How about you just rename that the AEW Network, put all the AEW content on there, all the Ring of Honor content on there. Fuck, make it $15 a month if you really have to. And now you're getting Ring of Honor, you're getting AEW, and you're getting the pay-per-views. I honestly think this would help the company a lot.
That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting, man. I just feel like I would keep Collision, truthfully, and just make it really good that we can have to watch it.
But bro, Collision and Rampage could go, and
Rampage
you can
for sure.
and you can save that money, all right, and you can invest it elsewhere, whether it be to the talent, to your toy marketing, your video game marketing. If you want to put in new stages, rings, what the fuck ever, getting rid of those two shows saves a lot of cost. And let's be honest, does Collision help the ratings? Does it help AEW financially right now?
Not really, because I think the ratings are really low at the moment.
Does Rampage help AEW right now?
No. Rampage is just barely even making it, to be honest.
Right. So hear me out here. Get rid of them both. Focus on revamping the Ring of Honor app to the AEW app. Go ahead, make Shane McMahon the owner, or well, maybe not owner, but you know what I mean. Like basically like the lead authority of Ring of Honor. Give him full creative control. You have Shane McMahon run Ring of Honor. You have Tony Khan run Dynamite and AEW. You draft a roster. You split them up between two companies. Now, when we get to Forbidden Door, all right, now Forbidden Door can even have Ring of Honor versus AEW, and it would be similar to Survivor Series, yes, but with it being two companies, I feel like it would be a bigger deal.
I like that idea, to be honest. I really do.
I'm just a fan, bro.
That could be great, honestly. But personally, I would just keep Collision, and I would take out Rampage, like you said, but I would take out Ring of Honor too, because just if they're not going to do anything with it, but I did see reports that they might fix it up or something like that, and if that's true, fine. But Rampage, I don't care about Rampage. Collision, I don't want to see go away. I just want them to actually make that show worth it, because it was good. It was great. It was one of my favorite shows of the whole week, bro.
Yeah, it was. When CM Punk was the one producing the show.
It wasn't just him, though. It was
CM Punk and Tony Khan producing the show. CM Punk had creative control. CM Punk legitimately told Tony Khan who can be on Collision and who cannot. And so that Collision that you're talking about, when it was getting them almost million ratings and it was worth watching week to week, legitimately CM Punk was booking the show.
Well, maybe if you get Shane doing that, he could do that same shit, make that show worth it again.
And he could. I honestly believe that he could. And I would honestly tell you this too. CM Punk said he's talking about restructuring his WWE contract to even potentially run NXT once he's done wrestling.
That's crazy.
You've seen how he produced Collision.
Who knows?
I think CM Punk could make NXT a lot bigger than what it is.
That's crazy. Yeah, but good brother, you want to take one final smoke? Because I'm probably going to head out because my nose is running like crazy.
Oh, yes, sir, Joe. Yes, sir. I got you. I want you to get feeling better. Like I said, I'm proud of you. I appreciate you. I love you. Sick or not, you still show up. And you do it for us. You do it for the people. And that makes you one of the best in my book, and I appreciate the hell out of you. And thank you to Jordan. Thank you to the Hard and Soft Pro Wrestling Podcast for all the love tonight, for staying through with us to the end. This one is for all of you. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah!
We'll be back tomorrow for TNA, which should be a great show as well. I'm excited for that card. TNA's been killing it as well. All these companies are doing great, man. That's what I'm happy about.
Oh, absolutely. And it's the best time to be a wrestling fan. It really is. With that said, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You guys have been fucking awesome. Too sweet, and good night, everybody.